Just a little technical difficulties, but we're looking smooth now. Welcome to Bodyweight Bootcamp. My name is Paul. We're going to go ahead and get rolling here just a second. Make sure that you have some water with you. Make sure that you've got a towel if you need it. Today with Bodyweight Bootcamp, we're only challenging ourselves through what we have with our body, right? So we're just working against gravity here. We're going to make sure that we're going to be fighting against that with our work and rest ratios. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We're going to build through different movements throughout the workout today. Really make sure that we're challenging ourselves. We can always stick with whatever movement we start with. We like to progress over time through the movement. So we'll do 3 exercises in each grouping, really kind of build up. So hopefully we have some new faces in here joining us this week for the first time. We're always in here Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30. Ready to go. So awesome. We'll go ahead and get that last sip of water if you need it. We're going to go ahead and get everything rolling right here with our timer. All right. So with our workout today, we want to start with 3 minutes on the clock. Just getting that body weight moving, making sure that we have our heart rate going. So if you need to start that, your Fitbits or anything like that, the first 3 movements that we're going to go ahead and get started with, we're going to go ahead and start with our lunge. We're stepping forward. 10 repetitions here with our lunges. Just making sure that we're opening up our hips, kind of getting everything nice and wide there. After that, we're going into 10 air squats right there. And from there, we're going to drop down to the ground just from our knees. We're going 5 push-ups right through there. So let's start with those 10 lunges. Get those hips nice and open. Starting right in here. 1, 2, good. There we go. Nice solid base. Really bringing those hips through. Awesome. Once you find 10 there on your own, good. We're just going to go right into that air squat. So feet shoulder width apart. Go ahead and press those knees out. Nice proud chest. Good work there. So we're doing 10, 10, and 5 this week. So 9, 10, good. We're going right to the ground. Opening up that chest, nice and proud here. Into our push-ups. 1, 2, there you go. You can always drop right back into your feet there. 5, beautiful. Coming right up into our lunges. So a little side angle view here. Finding that 90 degrees. Stepping forward, and always pressing off that front leg. Nice powerful step to get up for number 10 there. Once we hit 10, we got 10 air squats to follow. We got about 45 seconds left on the clock here. So we're just continue moving through this time, going at a nice, smooth pace. Once you hit 10, you're dropping right to the ground for those push-ups. You can always keep your knees off the ground if you want, or you can press them on down, work to your ability level. Coming right back up, just a few seconds left. For those lunges, heart rate's up a little bit, nice and elevated. We feel good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful. All right. Awesome job there. All right. So now that we've got that going, heart rate's up a little bit, get a little sip of water in you. We're going to go through 6 sets of exercises. We're going to have 3 exercises in each one of those. Really kind of build up throughout this whole time together today. We got a half hour of really strong work in front of us. We're gonna go ahead and make sure our hips are nice and open. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna add in what's called the world's greatest stretch. You know, arguably, right? So whatever the critics say. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna step into that front lunge, that back knee drops to the ground. We can go ahead and get our hands here, pull up that left knee off, lean into it. I'm gonna take my right elbow to the ground, rotate and open up. Elbow to the ground, rotate, open up. I'm gonna go 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds of rest, 30 seconds on the other side. Then we're gonna progress on, all right? So go ahead and work with me here. We'll get that timer ready to roll so you can hear that bell. There it is, right there. There's that bell. So we're stepping in. Bring that right elbow to the ground. Open it up. Right there, eyes follow. So I'm feeling a good stretch in that hip. If I need to, I can always drop that back knee if I need to. But I really want to see if I can keep it off the ground as I add a little rotation, a little hip opener into our movement. 3, 2, good, and rest. So now we're going to try to see if we can do the same for the other side. So the left foot's going to be out in front, right leg back this time. We're going to find that step into that lunge position, so a good 90-degree angle. Hands planted on the ground. Right knee's going to come up. Create a little bit of space between your knee and the ground. Left elbow to the ground and open it up. We're going in 5 here. 3, 2, 1. Good. So right here, that back knee comes off. I'm going to bring that elbow to the ground. Open up to the ground. Good. My eyes track with my hands. Good. Way to stay nice and smooth. Good solid base here. 3, 2, 1. Good. There's the bell. And rest. So now those hips are a little bit open. We're going to go ahead and shift them back and forth. So we're going to alternate with our hands centered as our base here. So one leg up, I kick one back, up and back, up and back. We're going to go through that for 30 seconds. Really get those hips nice and firing. Really get them awake and alive. We're going there. 30 seconds, starting in 2, 1. 1 foot up, 1 foot back. There you go. Really drive that knee forward. Maintain a good solid position right here. Breathe through the nose. Way to keep working. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. First set of movements down. Kind of catch our breath a little bit. We want to stick to those hips though. Really want to make sure that they're firing and alive, right? So here, we're going to go side to side. We're going to do that by dropping down onto that left elbow. Knees right here, legs extended. I'm going to bring my hips to the sky and press up. Starting in 3, 2, there's the bell. So I'm bringing those hips up, shoot them to the sky, nice string. Pull those hips up from chin down to your heels. Good work there. Remember, we can always go right to the knees if we need to. Nice little modification for ourselves. 5 seconds to go. Really work to get that hip off the ground, squeezing that oblique. There's the bell. Beautiful. 30 seconds rest, 30 more seconds work coming. We're going to the other side here. So elbow nice and planted, legs straight down. We're going to go ahead and get those feet stacked, get those hips up. We're going in about 10 seconds here. So feet stacked, try to get those hips up if we need. Modify by going from the knees. Just lengthen that lever by going from your feet. Going for it right now. Here we go. Hips to the sky. There we go. Stay consistent here. Remember this one from last week. Really working the obliques, the core, squeezing those glutes, getting us up there, working that base right through the elbow. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Next, we're going to pull them both together right in that glute bridge. But here, actually, let's change this up to a glute march. So how that's going to work, go into that glute bridge position up here, drive that knee to your chest. Right there. Make it even harder. Only keep your toes planted. Change that base of support, right? Going for it. In 2, 1, there's that bell. Drive those knees to your chest. Little march here. So we're squeezing our glutes, marching away. Right in here. Come on. Good job. Squeeze those glutes. Keep that chest nice and tight. Belly button pulled up. Heels off the ground to make it even harder. There's the bell. Beautiful. 2 rounds down. Go ahead and get a sip of water if you need it. We're going to upper body strength next. Awesome. So next movement is going to be our push-ups. We've been working on these consistently, right? We're going to start with our hand release. So that dead stop. Hands come off the ground at the bottom. Looks a little bit like this for the push-up. There's the bell. That's our first one. So hands come off the ground. Press through at the top. Elbows stay tight to the body. Go from there. If you need to, it's okay to go from your knees as long as your hips follow with your chest. 10 seconds here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Through the bell. Beautiful. 30 seconds of rest. Now we're going to change this up. We're moving that dead stop. We're now going to slowly lower. So this is our eccentric push-up. We're going to take 3 seconds to lower. So it's going to start from up here. 1, 2, 3. Press up. Quick press up. Slow return down. Really challenge those triceps. We're going again in 5, 3, 2, 1. I'll count it out. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Press up. 1, 2, 3. Press up. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Press up. Beautiful. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Press up. If you need to, go from the knees. 1, 2, 3. Press up. Good. A lot of tension in the shoulders. The upper back. Press up. Come on. 3, 2, 1. And there's the bell. Beautiful. So a lot of tension in the triceps, shoulders, upper back. One final set of push-ups coming up. We're going full push-ups here. All right. So feet are going to be our point of balance on the ground. If you need to drop to the knees, you can. But we're just going for as many reps as we can in 10 seconds. All right. So we're going for 30 seconds of work. That timer's down to 5 now. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we can get here. Elbows pulled back. Just hard work now. Drop to the knees if you need to. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as we're staying consistent, staying working. 5 seconds. And rest. Beautiful. Whoo, heart rate staying up today. Feels good right now. So we're coming off the ground next. All right, we're going to go right into our RDL, so our deadlift. So I'm going to take that right knee, bent it a little bit, shoot that right heel back. Left knee slightly bent. I'm going to go ahead, right hand to left foot, drive that knee up, okay? Right here. Coming up, trying to stay that balance. Hey, there's the bell. Touch the toe, come tall. touch the toe, come tall. Really work those stabilizers. Make sure that ankle's nice and stable. Maintain that balance. We might notice one side is much better at maintaining stability than the other. Find that tension, that hamstring, the left leg to maintain our balance. Beautiful, good. Go to the opposite side now. Right leg's gonna be planted. Left leg comes back. Left hand to right toe. Ooh, this might be the tougher side for me. I can already feel that balance is falling off. That's all right. We work through it here. We're going in 10 seconds. 30 seconds of work. Bring that left leg right back, okay? Going in 5. Control that breathing on down. Bent knee. Touch. Bring that leg up. Ooh, there we go. Touch. Bring that knee up. Yep. It's good to find your imbalances. It's good to find your weak spots. I can already tell you this is mine. This right side doesn't like it as much. It's a good place to work from. Touch that toe. Come tall. Good. Whew, that balance. All right. So our last movement here, we still want to keep those hamstrings engaged. We're going to go to that sumo deadlift. So toes pointing out to the corners of the room. Feet more than a foot worth, shoulder width apart, right? We're going to go ahead and bend those knees, press them out wide. Rotate my hips forward. Knuckles to the ground. Stand tall. Knuckles to the ground, stand tall. 30 seconds of work. There's the bell. Knuckles to the ground. Squeeze the glutes to stand tall. Here we go. Nice violent. Pull those hips through. You mimic this movement for a kettlebell swing. Squeezing those hips through. Anytime we're pulling anything off the ground. Nice flat back. Nice and protected. Good movement pattern. And there's the bell. 4 groups of exercises down. Beautiful. Way to work. All right, we're going to work into some of our squats next. Whew, feel good. So with our squats, all right, we're going to go ahead, drop into that 1 1/4, bounce tall. 1 1/4 and bounce tall. We're going in 3, 2, 1. There's the bell. Drop low. Come up quarter of the way. Stand tall. Stand tall. Good. Press those knees out. Chest nice and upright. Good work there. Come on. Good. Good. And rest. Beautiful. This next one, we're going to tap our feet out for the squat. Feet together. Just like this. All right, we're going to be going for 30 seconds. Catch your breath here. We got 15 seconds of rest. Again, that work to rest ratio is really important for us. 1 to 1. We're working hard. We're getting our rest in. We're building that stamina throughout this semester. We're going again in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Feet wide for the squat. Tap together. This is going to bring that heart rate up. That's good. Tap together. Good. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Heart rate's up. That's good. We like that. This next one, we're going to challenge ourselves in the bottom position here. So we're going to go ahead and drop nice and low in our squat. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds here. Hands out nice and wide. Thumbs up if you want them. We're going to challenge that bottom of the squat. Really make sure we're getting some good depth. Hold that position. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Nice and low. Notice your heels trying to pull themselves off the ground. Really drive those knees out wide in front of those toes. Challenge yourselves here. You might need something to hold on to make sure we're not falling over. But really hold that bottom of the squat. It's good for knee mobility, ankle mobility, hip mobility. The three most important ones for us in this squat position. 2, 1. Woo! And rest. Beautiful. Well done. All right, we're going to the ground for a little bit of ab work here. For our abs to start us off, we're going with our Russian twist. Fingers interlaced. We're going to try to bend those knees, keep the toes or the heels off the ground if we can. Side to side. Rotate. If you need rest, drop those heels down, let them tap the ground. Try not to keep them there too long. I'm going to 2. There's the bell. Let that shoulder break the midline. Right through the center of the body, right? Side to side. Knuckles touch. Each side. 15 seconds. Come on. Side to side. Way to keep working. 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful. Good job. Here, our next movement. You're going to go all the way to the ground. This time, right hand, left toe, left hand, right toe. Coming up across the body. Again, that X movement. Really working through side to side, breaking the midline. Hear that bell? Going in 3, 2, 1. Coming up, touch that toe. Up and across, right hand to left toe, left hand to right toe. Good work here. Just stay consistent as we fatigue. Let's look to find consistency. And rest. Good. All right, we spent a lot of time down here. We've got 2 more movements to go down in this bottom position. The next one, right here. We're going to take those hands, reach right for the knees. We're just going to slide them right over the top of the knee and back. Very small movement. Very small crunch. Right there. Waiting for the bell. Catch that breath. Go for it. 30 seconds of work. Breathe through your nose. And rest. Whew. Fun, right? All right. I'm going to add one final movement in there. One more side to side. And my face is red. We're sweating. We're working hard. This is awesome. All right. So catch your breath. One final movement. We're just going to go side to side here. So right down here, tapping our ankles back and forth. 30 seconds. Try to keep the upper shoulders off the ground. Really engage that core. The final ab movement here. Going in 3, 2, 1. Good. Side to side. Ankle to ankle. Ankle to ankle. Keep that core engaged. Halfway. Three, 2, 1. And rest. Woo! Good work there. Awesome job. Grab yourself some water. We're going to go right into our cool down. Whew. Final finisher with abs. Always feels good. Way to really challenge our core, especially after maybe a long weekend. It's always nice to touch that in. So let's go right into that stretch for our closing. We're gonna bring our feet together. Nice proud chest, right? Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Gather a couple few deep breaths. Bring that heart rate back down. Extend that left leg out. Right foot tucks right in. Right hand comes up and over. Really feel that stretch through that lower back. As you dive your nose down to your knee. On your next big exhale, right leg stays where it's at. Left leg tucks back behind you. Nice little leg lock here. Drop to that right elbow. Allow that left leg to really squeeze the left glute. Allow that hip to fire. Left hand comes up and over. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Feel that stretch from that left elbow all the way down your knee. Hip opens up. That whole side opens up. Good. From right here, what we're going to do, slight little rotation for the camera's sake. Keep that right leg where it's at. Left leg shoots straight back. Roll forward. Right here. So I'm going to try to keep that right hip off the ground the best I can. Really open up that hip. If I can, come on down to the ground. Not the easiest position, so we can always stay up top here too, if that works as well. Couple deep breaths in, out through the mouth. Good. Come right back to where we were at in the center. Feet together. If that whole right side feels nice and open, now we got to go to the opposite side, right? So we got to make sure we feel good on both ends. So we're going to go ahead and shoot that right leg out. Left foot tucks in now. Reach up and over with that left side. Nose to the knee. Again, controlling that breathing on down. Exhaling out, good. Right leg coming straight back. Tuck down to that left side, squeeze that right glute. Right hand comes up and over. Really open up that hip, feel that whole hip open up, squeeze that glute. Exhale out, shoot that right leg back. So again, side angle purpose. Shoot that right leg back. I'm going to roll that hip off the ground. See if we can kind of open it up a little bit. You might notice which side's a little bit more open than the other. We can make our way to the ground, good. If not, stay right up tall. Whatever works a little bit better for you. Allow that left hip to really open up, squeeze that left glute. Allow that right hip in with the knee back. Good, exhaling down. Awesome job. Oh, we're right on time. We're looking good. Awesome. Great work today in Bodyweight Bootcamp. Good job, everyone. Make sure you get some good water, get some good food, get some good rest. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5:30 here at Swarthmore Rec. My name is Paul. Thanks for coming out. Awesome job with the workout. I hope you're sweating the same way I am. Make sure that you get some good rest in you, and I'll see you back on Thursday at 5:30. Great job, everyone.